Then there's the humane economy. We should fight for our private property rights. Again, when distant, unelected bureaucracies tell you you will own nothing and like it, what? Who, what? What are you talking about? Who are you? What do you mean I'm going to own nothing? And I'm going to like it? No. I'm going to own something and you're not going to like it. How about that? I'm going to have property and I'm going to have meat and you can eat cricket meat and you can like it, but you might not like that I'm eating a steak in my house, but I will be eating a steak in my house. So private property rights. Now, of course, we're Catholics. We're not libertarians. We are stewards of property for the common good and for our posterity, but we are the stewards of our property
Yeah.
for our posterity and for the common good. That's the fight for humane economy. Now, this is the one that is at the heart of the mission of my apostolate, and it is the gospel of Jesus Christ lived out. It is solidarity. It is standing with those who the world has abandoned. It is standing next to Nick Sandman when the mob is attacking him because he dared to wear a MAGA hat and march at a pro-life march. It is standing with Riley Gaines, who is a young woman who was forced to compete against a man in the swimming pool. But it is also for the Uyghur in Chinese-occupied East Turkestan. It is for the neighbor whose child is going to die from fentanyl. It is for the migrant from Honduras who is in an underground economy being exploited a world away from his family. So the Great Reset can not only undermine our economy, they can smash the culture of Honduras. This is what they're up to. And so we need, and the reason why I wrote this book was really to promulgate this radical solidarity because, and I have the introduction to young Americans because Jesse, because victimism is the mechanism of operation, is the primary mechanism of control, a feigned concern for the vulnerable, for power and wealth. Young people think that only those, all expressions of thoughtfulness for vulnerable communities is a con, is a grift, is an exploitative operation. And so it's sort of this Nietzschean abandon the weak to their own sort of mentality we see rising on the right with this concepts like the Bronze Age pervert guy. And so what we need to say, no, the response to victimism is radical concern for the vulnerable and solidarity with the vulnerable. And when you do that, you'll know. Because when you're feigning concern for the vulnerable, you get wealth, power, and prestige. When you truly stand with the vulnerable today, you end up on the FBI's most wanted list because you were praying out in front of an abortion clinic. Okay, I get
Like
it.
you and me.